I feel like my host parents kind of feel like my own parents. They've been very welcoming. They allow me to go out and have fun with my friends. They allow me to have friends over here. They actually threw a going away party for me and my friends, which was really nice. So yeah, they definitely feel like my own, and they kind of consider me as their own. And my host mom always jokes around when talking to other people, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm practicing for when my kids get older." I think that made the experience a whole lot better, being able to have people that you can confide in when you needed it. When you're feeling homesick, they make you feel better. The best thing that I did was focusing on having a relationship with them first before I went out and found friends and stuff like that, because I knew I'd always have them. But when you make friends with au pairs, you never know when they're going to leave. My host dad just made jokes about everything. He asked about, like, obviously, like, how to say things in languages that we speak at home. He's the fun, jokey one in serious situations, and she's more of the serious one. So you got to get a sense of them, and I think I got along with him better at first because he was like, we know exactly how you feel. They lived abroad for a year in London, and that's how they met. So that, like, he was always encouraging. So was she, of like going out and having fun and stuff. Having a relationship with her was definitely a little harder because I feel like the moms are always more protective over their kids, even though the dads are. She was always at first like, okay, you got to do this and you got to do that, and it was hard to get her to just have a joke every once in a while. But then after a while, she kind of just like settled and was like, this is going to be good. I think she was just worried that it wasn't going to work out at first. But after like 2 weeks, we kind of all just had a laugh and got along, and yeah, and then it just went great from there. I think one of my special memories with them would probably be one weekend. They were meant to go away for the weekend, but they didn't end up, but the girls went away, and it was just like the three of us sitting here at the house, and we got to be like adults for once without worrying about the kids being around. And we all went out for dinner, and like we just got to speak about stuff that would like maybe we needed, sort of like me going home and them finding another babysitter and stuff like that. Like we got to have like adult talk without worrying about the kids hearing about it, because it's very hard to speak about that kind of stuff with them around. So we definitely all bonded a little bit more because they saw that I was very mature about some of the decisions I made, because I'm a kid around the kids, so I don't feel like they take me seriously when it comes to being adult most of the time. So I think they got the feel of that, like I've matured a lot since I've arrived, and some of the stuff that I've decided to do when I go back home. I feel like that day was a very good day that we all bonded and stuff like that, and got a better feel of each other. When I first arrived, they were very welcoming. They have a very big family, and there's a lot of family events all year round. And they were always very welcoming. They were like, you can come tag along. It's best to get to know the family like now because it's very big. And everybody else in the family was also very welcoming at first because they had no idea who I was. And the cool fact was that I could tell all the other kids about where I was from. So I think the best thing that helped with being here was how inviting they were when I was off. So it's not that like you can only hang out with us when you're working. They were like, come down and watch a movie, come to family events and just hang out. You don't have to work. We just want you to hang out and just be part of the family. So that really made it really easy. I know with like some people, they don't like to do that because they prefer their time off. Obviously, I haven't done it as much. Like I have been able to make friends and do some more stuff with them. But what made it a lot easier was how welcoming they were with being around their part of their families and stuff like that. And it wasn't just about look after our kids and then you go home after a year. It was become a part of our family, enjoy your time here, and make more friends and family as you go. So it made everything so much easier. I think I got homesick a lot less because I felt like I had a home instead of just being in someone's home.